the second edition of On the Line from London, which comes in fact from Norfolk, a rural part of the country where I am for Easter weekend. This edition I'm chatting with Deborah and Daniel Searle, who are the editors and the founders, in fact, of the online dance magazine Dance Informa. Enjoy. Welcome back to Englishman in Las Vegas, and I'm joined today by Deborah and Daniel from Dance Informa. Hi Deborah, hi Daniel.
Hi.
And I should say I'm in London and it's 11:24 and you're in Adelaide, all the way across the other side of the world, 10.5 hours ahead. So really amazing that we can chat like this.
Yeah.
We met, I think, about almost not far off 10 years ago now, I think, and we met actually at DanceTeacherWeb, and it's great because I feel like I see you once a year in DanceTeacherWeb. We always have that kind of slightly intense experience. It's great fun.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's always so great to catch up with you at DanceTeacherWeb. It's so exciting, the event, because you get to see people you might not have seen for a year, or maybe 2 or 3 years. Every time there's so many great people to connect with and catch up with. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's just a fun event where everyone has a good time, and I look forward to going to the event. So like we were saying, we get to see people we haven't seen for a while.
And my first kind of official question, if you like, was going to be to do with that sort of international dimension of the dance world and this event, DanceTeacherWeb. But in your world, you're obviously the founders and editors of Dance Informa. So tell us a little bit about what Dance Informa is and the sort of international dimension that you bring as well.
Yeah, so Dance Informa is a completely digital online dance magazine. We are in the US, the UK and Australia. We launched in the UK last year. And we have been publishing everything you can think of about dance. I think it's like 19 years now, so quite a while. And we talk about the latest news, what's going on in the industry. We have feature interviews, advice columns, health columns. We publish new content every single day about what's going on in the industry to keep people informed and up to date and energized and excited about this industry and what's going on and what they could be a part of.
Yeah, and when we started Dance Informa many years ago in Australia, there was never ever any sort of intent to kind of take it global or anything like that. There was a need in Australia that Deb identified at that time, and we just thought, why not? Let's launch something here. And then it didn't take long for it to kind of quickly get some sort of traction and things like that. And then we had interest from the US and had some opportunity to go over there. And DanceTeacherWeb was actually one of the very first events we attended in the US when we went to then launch overseas in the US. And I think that might have been, I don't know, was that 2008?
I think so.
Around 2008 or 2009, that sort of time period was when we launched in the States. And it kind of grew from there. And we've kept the relationship with Steve and Ange and DanceTeacherWeb, and we've grown over time with them. And then the UK kind of came about in the same way, where it's just opportunity to expand into
lots of requests.
Yeah, a lot of subscribers already from the region. So,
and the UK edition is relatively new, right? That's a new venture.
Yes, yeah, we've just launched that in the last year. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun, and it's great to learn more personally for us, also to learn more about dance in the UK, and to bring on dancers from all over the world to publish information and news about what's going on.
And even with it being in separate countries, we do find people in Australia are always very interested in what's happening in the US or the UK. People in the US are interested in what's happening outside of there, and same with the UK. So by having publications in multiple countries, it kind of allows people to kind of get a better idea of what's happening in other countries as well. So you're kind of not just isolated in one country.
Their horizons, yeah, and opportunities. We are always reporting on auditions that are happening and different opportunities and programs, and so it's fantastic for dancers and dance teachers and studio owners to know and see what's happening around the world that they can be a part of, that they can learn from, or that they can pull something from to help them in their careers.
Well, I mean, one of the things I love about DanceTeacherWeb is it brings those people physically. So you get people from the UK, from Australia, from the US, obviously, attend the event, and it's a sort of melting pot of people who love dance.
Yeah.
So obviously your UK edition has been keeping you busy. What else has been keeping you busy in the last few months?
So we run a very large festival in Australia called the Victorian Dance Festival. It's held in Victoria, in Melbourne, the Melbourne Showgrounds. And we bring together thousands of dancers from all across Australia, New Zealand, and Asia as well. We get a lot of people from Asia coming. And we actually have a dance teacher portion of the event called Vitality Dance Teacher Conference, which is an Australian dance teacher conference. And then we have a large weekend of back-to-back workshops.
Yeah, coming up in 2 weeks. But it's the idea of the event is just to bring the community together, to kind of have the whole dance community come together and just like a big celebration of dance, get to try some things or styles that they haven't tried before, and meet new people, and just kind of energize the community and kind of get everyone kind of around each other and supporting each other in the space. Because it doesn't matter what sort of style or background you come from in dance, it's kind of all the same sort of art form. So yeah, it's really about just bringing that community together and having a fun weekend and celebrating dance.
And we're talking how many people here? Thousands, right?
Yeah, thousands. Yeah, thousands and thousands. It's very, very busy. There's at least about 3,000 that come through the doors a day. So
Each day. So.
Yeah, so it's very busy.
Right.
And we love running the festival because it also it brings the pages of Dance Informa to life. So the choreographers that we're speaking to, and the artistic directors and the studio owners and the teachers that we're talking to in the magazine or talking with, they can all come together in real life as well. You know, it's not just written words, but it's these actual conversations in person now. So yeah, we just like to be able to bring those pages of Dance Informa to life and bring everyone together.
And speaking of bringing everyone together, are you going to be in Vegas this year? What are we going to see you? What do you think people are going to get out of attending Dance Teacher Web in 2024?
Dance Informa will definitely be there. We haven't missed one since whenever it was, 2008, whenever we first started coming. So Dance Informa will definitely be there.
Yeah.
Hopefully both of us. If not both, maybe one of us. But
so we do have 2 babies, 1 and under, at the moment that we're juggling.
Busy year for you, yeah.
So it's a little crazy, but at least one of us will be there. But
it is our favourite event of the year, so we make every effort we can to be there.
It's just such a great event. Like, I'm also a dance teacher, so I also go there with 2 hats on. And you know, I've been known to sneak into seminars and classes, and I did the Dance Teacher University a few years ago as well. And yeah, I've always got so much out of it every year.
And they just offer so much that there's something for just about anyone, like any sort of teacher, whatever your interest or whatever you're looking for to learn on or get experience with, they kind of offer that there. There's just so many options. So yeah, it's a great event, no matter what reason you're going for.
Fabulous. Thanks so much for joining me here, and I can't wait to see you, one or both of you, or many of you, in a few months' time in Las Vegas. Thank you.
Yeah, can't wait. It'll be so good.
Yeah, we look forward to it.